isn't he beautiful?
Very attractive little fella.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 dog breeds.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and you dumb dog. I'll get you for this!
For this list, we're looking at the best canine breeds in terms of characteristics, popularity, and overall features. But that's not to say that all dogs aren't very good, boys and girls, of course. Tell us about your pooch in the comments below. Number 20. Pug.
Now that's the worst disguise ever. That guy's definitely an alien.
You don't like it? You can kiss my furry little butt.
Throughout history, pugs have been the favorite dogs of Chinese emperors and the royals in both the Netherlands and the UK. Can you blame them? These little dudes with their flat noses and expressive eyes are big personalities in little wrinkled packages. These days, you don't have to be a member of the royal family to own one, of course. These dogs are great in pretty much all situations as well. They're good with kids and other dogs, as well as with all the love you can give them, which they will happily take and want more. They also like to nap quite a bit. Number 19. Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
He got into Kevin's closet. He was supposed to stay downstairs. The binder was very clear about that. Why won't you respect the binder?
Oh no, he's turning all the turtlenecks into regular necks.
Royal watchers will certainly be familiar with this breed, as it was the favorite of Queen Elizabeth II, whose reign saw over 30 of them call Buckingham Palace home. Don't let their size fool you, though. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi is a perfect example of a big dog attitude in a small dog package. While they generally stand only about a foot tall, they are one of the best herding breeds around. You don't have to have cattle for them to herd, but a lifestyle that allows for them to get enough exercise is important. If you can do that, then you will always have a loyal and loving pet for years to come.
Hey, the key with dogs is establishing the alpha. Cheddar, drop it. Please, drop it. I'll give you anything you want.
Oh, Cheddar is the alpha. Didn't expect that.
Number 18. Miniature Schnauzer.
Everybody knows a dog's best friend is his human.
Oh, come on now, fellas. Oh, you haven't fallen for that old line now, have you?
While you may have heard of the standard Schnauzer, we're taking a look at the miniature Schnauzer here. These foot-tall, four-legged friends are physical doppelgangers for their larger namesakes, except for their size, of course. They also differ when it comes to temperament and personality, hence there being different breeds. The little Schnauzer is also, at least in the United States, a much more popular dog than the bigger one. While they might not always love other dogs or animals smaller than they are, mini Schnauzers are great with children and love being part of a human family. They aren't aggressive, but they are a tough breed, who also make for very good watchdogs.
I should have been home hours ago.
Why? Because you still believe in that ever faithful old dog tray routine?
Number 17. Poodle. Ridiculous dog show haircuts aside, poodles are great dogs. They come in a variety of sizes and colors, from toy to standard and black to apricot, and they just might be the Will Hunting of the dog world. They're playful, loyal, great with people, they don't shed, and they're wicked smart.
My boy's wicked smart.
There's a reason that poodles are quite possibly the most popular crossbreeding doggy, from labradoodles to golden doodle to cockapoos and bernedoodles. Though the wide variety in the mixes that are produced means you should really do your research into the breeds before getting one. It really does seem like it's a doodle world out there and we're just living in it though. So how do you like them apples?
How do you like them apples?
Number 16. SAMOYED.
That's Kevin. I'm sorry,
So
Margaret.
cute.
We just rescued him from the pound and he's still in training, sorry.
Just be sure you don't let him outside or the eagles will snatch him.
In case you couldn't tell from their thick coat of white hair, SAMOYED dogs were bred for cold weather. These medium-sized beauties are hard workers whose lineage has seen them pulling sleds through freezing temperatures for over 100 years. But while you don't need a sled for them to pull, you do need to provide them with activity, socialization, and to make sure they know you're the alpha dog. If they don't respect you, they will walk all over you. And they'll do it with a permanent smile on their face, a feature they acquired because the upturn in the corner of their mouths stops them from drooling, which in turn keeps their face free of icicles.
Frank, for you to hold on just a second. Frank, can you hold just a second? Get in that dog! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay.
Number 15. Doberman Pinscher.
Hey there, fella. What's your name? Fluff? Easy? All right. Bad dog.
Given that Dobermans, called Doberman Pinscher in North America, are usually presented in television and movies as being mean and aggressive guard dogs, we understand why some might hesitate when considering getting one as a pet. But the truth is, as long as you take the time to train them well and care for them properly, these sleek dogs can make for great, energetic, and loving family pets. And you still get the top-notch guard dog and protector for you and your family, which for some is a definite win-win situation.
Perhaps you desire to challenge the ranking that I have been assigned by my strength and cunning.
Number 14. Great Dane.
We don't go near any place with spooky, haunted, forbidden, or creepy in the name.
Well, hydrochronic?
Right, or hydroclonic, but that's for a whole different reason, man.
Female Great Danes generally weigh in at between 110 and 140 pounds, while the males tip the scales at around 140 to 180. You'd think that given their size, they might not be ideal pets for apartment living. But actually, these large dogs don't need as much exercise as many other breeds, and so they can be very content in an apartment, as long as they can fit in it, of course. You should be aware, however, that these gentle giants can drool a lot. So, like with real babies, these Great Dane fur babies will require you to do plenty of wiping up after them.
Thank you.
Number 13. Shih Tzu.
Where'd you get this little Shih Tzu, Billy?
For some of us, the fact that these guys look like Ewoks is reason enough to have them on this list. But even putting your Star Wars fandom aside, Shih Tzus make for great pets on the 363 days a year that aren't Halloween and May 4th. Shih Tzus are super playful dogs and are great with children, as well as adults. And while you obviously do need to provide them with exercise and stimulation, these toy dogs actually do love spending time on your lap. Just try looking into a Shih Tzu's big, expressive eyes and not fall in love. And don't worry if you think that long, luxurious hair might be too high maintenance for you. It's perfectly acceptable and adorable to give an adult Shih Tzu a puppy cut if you don't plan on entering your furry friend into dog shows.
It's a little Shih Tzu.
Really? Oh, dear. What breed is it?
Number 12. Border Collie.
What is it, Mom?
That's a pig.
They'll eat him when he's big enough. Will they eat us when we're big enough?
Good heavens, no. The bosses only eat stupid animals like sheep and ducks and chickens.
Do you have a flock of sheep you need herded? Then there's no better dog for the job than the Border Collie. But while you don't need sheep to own a Border Collie, you do need to be prepared to provide these dogs with a lot of exercise and mental stimulation. If you can give them jobs to perform, that's even better. Add that to the breed's high intelligence levels, and there's a reason they're so good at agility competitions. In fact, it was a Border Collie named Chaser who was referred to as the smartest dog in the world, given her ability to learn over 1,000 words.
Not you, dear.
Why not?
We have to do dog's work. You're a pig. Your job's to stay here and eat your food. We'll be back at the end of the day.
Number 11. Rottweiler. Rotties are another breed that sometimes gets a bad rap as being overly aggressive and dangerous. But, as is often the case with dogs, the blame can or should usually be put on the dog's owner rather than the dog itself. Raised properly, treated kindly, and well-trained, Rottweilers are amazing dogs. And while they might be a little uncertain of strangers, they are tremendously loving and protective of their family pack. Once someone has a Rottie, they seem to stay loyal to the breed, and you will often hear about people that own multiple Rottweilers.
Hey guys, why is there a dog biting the guy?
Oh, 'cause I bought a dog,
You bought a dog?
Number 10. St. Bernard. Stephen King didn't do the St. Bernard any favors with Cujo. But let us assure you that the odds of your St. Bernard being bitten by a rabid bat and turning into a vicious killer are very slim. In fact, these dogs were bred for the exact opposite duty. Rather than attacking people, the St. Bernard was bred to help rescue travelers along the Great St. Bernard Pass that borders Italy and Switzerland. They're sweet and patient dogs who are loyal to their owners and good with kids. Given their large size, the biggest threat to little children is probably being accidentally knocked over. Number 9. English Cocker Spaniel.
No, lady. This is where you belong, right here.
English Cocker Spaniels got their name for hunting the bird known as woodcock, and are cousins of the American Cocker Spaniel. When it comes to people, these dogs are generally happy and energetic companions. So much so that they don't particularly enjoy being left alone. This means that they actually aren't great dogs to have if you work long hours away from home and don't have anyone checking in on them. But they make wonderful companions if you've got the time to spend with them.
Why, lassie, a bonny new collar.
Do you like it?
Aye.
Number 8. Siberian Husky.
Gloomy? You kidding? It's the most beautiful spot in the world. Dogs travel for years just to be right here.
Though bred as sled dogs, Huskies don't need mushing to be happy. They do need exercise though, and a fenced-in yard is a must if you want to let these guys go off leash. In fact, you'll want to make sure the fence is high enough above the ground and deep enough in the ground to prevent these sneaky beauties from making their great escape. Another consequence of their original breeding is their joy of being in a pack, which makes them very happy in a family setting with people and also other dogs. But if you're looking for a watchdog, the Husky should not be your top choice. They're just too friendly.
Right here, we got the twins. This is Truman. Truman here took a bite out of Dewey a couple years ago. You notice the scar above Dewey's left eye?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've been buddies ever since.
Number 7. Boxer.
Wow, now he's interesting.
Bred to be guard dogs, boxers are strong and protective. However, other words you will often hear used to describe boxers are silly and goofy. With its youthful energy, a boxer isn't deemed fully matured until they reach 3 years old, which explains their sometimes nickname Peter Pan. You get both sides of the coin with these beautiful pooches, powerful and playful. And you also get a good amount of drool, snoring, and shedding. Training is important, and thankfully, boxers do respond well to it, especially when accomplished via positive reinforcement as opposed to strong scolding.
I'm just kidding around. He's a 10-year-old boy now. It's made me proud for a goddamn decade. He's been a real good boy.
Number 6. Yorkshire Terrier.
How much is that canine American in the window?
Yorkies are often the most popular breed in many cities across America. But it isn't just their tiny size that makes them favorites of the urban jungle. These dogs, nicknamed the tomboy toy, do a lot more than just look really cute in strollers and purses. These dogs pack a whole lot of personality and energy into their 5 to 7 pound bodies. They can, however, also get a little barky. This can make them pretty good watchdogs, but in a city apartment building setting, might not make you the favorite neighbor.
You got him for me?
Her. We thought you two would hit it off.
I think we already have. Thank you guys so much. Let's go see if you fit in my man purse.
Number 5. Bulldog.
Oh, get off of me. Get off me.
Get off him, Charles. Come on.
You might assume that these wrinkled and portly pooches are lazy couch potatoes, but that isn't exactly right. English or British bulldogs definitely don't have the energy or require the same amount of exercise as many other breeds, but they do need nice walks, if for nothing else but to manage their weight. This will also be good for you when they come over and plop down on your lap as they are wont to do. Bulldogs are sweet and gentle and make for wonderful companions to humans of all ages, as long as you can deal with the snoring and farting that are often associated with the breed.
Now move your teeth up and down. Up and down. Good, numbnuts.
Number 4. Beagle.
I'm up.
Whether sniffing out contraband food at airports or following smells at home, beagles are true scent hounds. With over 200 million scent receptors, compared to only about 5 million for us humans, there's almost nothing more fun for a beagle than following an interesting smell. Also, as the most famous beagle ever, Snoopy, taught us, beagles love to eat. So much so that you do need to monitor their food intake as they are prone to overeat if given the opportunity, which means probably not leaving them alone with a full Thanksgiving turkey. Number 3. Golden Retriever.
Can we keep him, Mom?
I don't know. I think your father might not.
I decided right then and there.
I am definitely keeping this boy.
Golden Retrievers are athletic dogs. However, despite what the Air Bud movies taught us, Golden Retrievers can't play basketball and football and aren't going to take your kids' teams to the championship game. But they will give you and your family years of love, play, snuggles, and ridiculous cuteness. Goldens love being part of a family pack and are also very smart dogs that take well to training, which is why they're so often trained to become guide dogs. These are not couch potato dogs either. They require a good amount of exercise and mental stimulation, which makes agility classes a great option if you have them available in your area.
Does he dribble? No, but he might drool a little bit.
Number 2, German Shepherd.
I said I'd split it with you. Here. Take the whole goddamn thing.
There really is very little a German Shepherd can't do. They're great workers and are very popular police and military dogs. They can also do search and rescue, sniff out drugs, and maybe best of all for most of our purposes, they make truly wonderful and loyal pets. They're affectionate, protective, and playful. They can be a little uncertain of strangers, but proper training and exposure as a puppy and that isn't a problem. Again, German Shepherds aren't the dogs for those who want a constant couch potato companion. They were bred to work, so you'll need to provide them with enough exercise and mental stimulation to keep them busy. After that though, they will probably be very happy to cuddle up on the couch.
All right, here's the deal. Look. You're gonna eat twice as many vegetables tomorrow night. All right? Deal?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Labrador Retriever.
Plant an orange tree in the backyard. Threw sticks for Marley in the park. Watch him swim in the bay. Watch him steal some guy's frisbee. Bought a new frisbee for the guy.
You might not be surprised to hear that according to the American Kennel Club, the most popular dog in the United States in 2020 was the Labrador Retriever. However, it might surprise you to know that the Lab has held that top spot since the early 90s. And it isn't hard to see why. Not only are they super cute, but Labs are also energetic, friendly, and playful. They get along with people and other dogs and are very trainable, despite what Marley and me would have you believe. So, while they're great companions, Labs also make for great therapy assistants and/or rescue dogs.
Dog doesn't care if you're rich or poor, clever or dull, smart or dumb. Give him your heart, and he'll give you his.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.